How y'all feeling, man? We back live. It's been about almost 2 weeks since I done been live on here. We back today. I got a YouTube video dropping later today, man. Feel me? This live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. Man, let's go ahead and get right into it. So look, right, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything, for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information. I'm giving me no cap. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy of y'all's day to come rock me, show me love, support. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. It's so much more to love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to do a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at humble Ali 2 times. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you want to do a one-on-one consultation with me, I am still doing one-on-one consultations. Just DM me on my Instagram at humble Ali 2 times. Let's go ahead and get ready into the video. We are gods. Listen, I'm talking to the black people when I say we are gods. Respectfully, of course. I'm not racist whatsoever. Um, Now, also, I want to touch on that too, right? Because some people probably may think I'm racist, but if you actually really pay attention and actually watch my videos, because a lot of people, they don't watch my videos, they just watch clips of my videos. I have pages where I have pages where I take clips of the YouTube video and I'll like take clips of parts of the video and post them on Instagram, post them on TikTok, post them on YouTube Shorts, right? But if you actually sit there and actually watch the video, right, I'll tell you in the video, bro, I'm not racist. Like, and I'm not racist, right? I'm not racist. I don't have anything against any race, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not racist at all. But I do speak and tell the truth about black people. I do tell the truth about other races as well. I'm not racist, but I am an individual who speaks the truth about myself, about my race, about other people's race, and I do it in a respectful manner a lot of times. But I am not racist at all. I have nothing against no race whatsoever. Remember, y'all, I've said this before multiple times. We are all reflections of each other. No matter what race, no matter what religion, etc., we are all reflections of each other. We all go back to source in some type of way. So, in other words, what I'm saying is we are all connected. You see what I'm saying? Right? So, if you know what I'm saying? So, I'm, etc. So, yeah, I'm not racist, y'all. I'm like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But look, man, let's go ahead and get more deeper into it, right? So, yes, black people, we talked about this multiple times. We are goddesses and gods, right? What's up, play? Now look, right, black people, we are goddesses and gods. But why is it so hard for a lot of black people to remember that they are a god, that they are a goddess, right? Because we have been programmed, we have been brainwashed, we have been manipulated, we have been beaten, we have been transcended, etc. We've been raped, etc. So it's very hard for a lot of black people to realize or remember who they are, right? If you notice, a lot of people in the spiritual community, you'll hear us say, remember who you are, remember who you are. Why? Because you need to remember who you are. A lot of us have been put under spells. So even if you want to know the truth, you're gonna have to fight to get out of it, right? If somebody puts a spell on you, you gotta fight to get out of it. It's not, especially if it's a strong spell and they know what they're doing. Now, if it's more of like a low level spell, then I mean, it may not take a lot out of you to really get out the spell. But if it's like one of them high level spells, you gotta really fight to get out of it. I'll give an example. The movie Get Out, or should I, movie slash documentary Get Out, right? The main character, he had to fight to get out of there. That wasn't no like easy spell. He was under a good level of a spell. He had to really fight and get up out of that spell, right? And I might make a whole YouTube video spiritually decoding the information about Get Out, right? But look, right? But the thing is, with spells, black people, we've been under spells, and a lot of black people are still under spells to this day, right? So that's another reason why a lot of black people they'll hear somebody like myself on the internet, or hear somebody else who's speaking that real esoteric information, and be like, "What?" They'll start laughing, like they won't take it. A lot of them won't take it seriously. Like what? Like what? I ain't no God. I ain't no goddess. What? Right? Because you've been programmed to think the opposite. You've been programmed to think that you aren't, even though in reality, in actuality, you are a goddess. You are a god. Another reason why a lot of black people don't want to accept that they're a goddess and a god is because that's a high responsibility. That's a lot of maturity. That's a lot of like energy. Like, dang, you mean to tell me I'm a goddess? I'm a god? Dang, you mean to tell me I create my reality? So if I want my life to be how I want it to be, I'm the one that got to make the change and do certain things and do due diligence to make it happen. It's me that got to do it. Yes, it's you that's got to do it. Right? It's you. You see what I'm saying? It's you that got to do it. So dang, no matter how much praying, no matter how much begging I get on my knees and pray, I'm still the one that got to put in this work for certain things. Yes. It's a big responsibility remembering who you are. It's a reason why everybody hasn't remembered who they are. It's a big responsibility. Sometimes it can even seem like a lonely road for certain individuals when you remember who you are. Right? It's not always easy being one of the chosen ones, bro. It's not. And you know what I'm saying? We don't even have to call it the word chosen ones. We don't even have to put a English verb or English term on it, right? If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by if you know, you know. If you are one, then you are one. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of the chosen ones, then you are one. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have to call ourselves chosen ones. We already know what we are. We don't have, if you, like I said, if you are one, then you are one. If you're not, then you're not, respectfully. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, excuse me. So, it's hard for a lot of black people to remember who they are. You got to think about it. A lot of black people, they eat meat. They in religion. They work these jobs that they don't want to work for. It's just a lot going. It's so many different distractions. You got sports. Then they got all these fake friends around them that they think that all their friends. Like, dang, if I start really thinking that I'm a god, if I start meditating, how my friends gonna treat me? My friends gonna leave me. In reality, in actuality, those people are never your friends. These are matrix friends. What I mean by matrix friends is, yeah, they seem to be friends, but they really programs. You start tapping into yourself more, they gonna switch on you. They gonna, hey man, you been acting weird lately. Why you been meditating? Why you fasting so much, bro? You're acting weird, bro. You're acting weird, bro. You see what I'm saying? Even though in reality you're not even acting weird. You really focusing on yourself more. You giving more energy and more time, even though time isn't real. You're giving more energy to yourself. But somebody who really rocks with you, they may not fully grasp what you talking about, or you meditating, you changing your diet, but they rock with you, can be like, hey bro, I don't fully get what you got going on with this new chapter of your life, but I'm still here for you, bro. I'm still here for you, sis. I still rock with you. That's a real friend. You see what I'm saying? A matrix friend is going, hey bro, why you meditating? Why you did that? Come on, bro. Like they trying to force you to go back to your old way. That ain't your friends. That's not your family. That's matrix family. That's matrix friends. That's not your girlfriend. That's a matrix girlfriend. That's not your boyfriend. That's a matrix boyfriend. That's not your husband. That's a matrix husband. That's not your wife. That's a matrix husband. That's a matrix wife. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot, bro. Accepting and remembering who you are. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. One of the reasons why a lot of black people don't remember who they are is it's not meant for everybody to awaken, bro. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being real. It's not meant for everybody to awaken. Some black people are gonna go the rest of their life not remembering who they are, not remembering that they're a goddess, that they're a god. Some of them just aren't. If it's in you, it's in you. If it's in you to, rise up more and awaken more, then you're gonna rise up and awaken more, etc. I say, if it's not, then it's not. Just the honest truth, bro. You see what I'm saying? And to the ones who do awaken, that have awakened already, and that are going to awaken later on, this goes for myself as well. We need to move more like the goddess and the god that we are. We the leaders. We already know that we goddesses and gods. We already awakened. We here with it. We already awakened. So we need to move like it more. We need to be a better prime example for the ones that haven't awakened. We need to be a good example for ourselves as well. And this goes for, I'm talking to myself as well. This goes for myself as well. We need to move more like the goddess and the god that we are. And I mean that in positive ways. I mean that positively. You see what I'm saying? We goddesses and gods. We setting the tone. When we rise up, we setting the tone on how our day gonna be. Or for some people, before they go into rest mode, they're setting the tone of how the next day is going to be. We goddesses and gods. We know too much to be acting how the way we acting. We goddesses and gods. We not. What are we chasing energy for? What are we forcing energy for? Why are we getting so upset all the time? We shouldn't be upset all the time. We know too much information, right? I'm a chill individual. Yeah, I should be a chill individual. I meditate every day. I should be a chill individual. You see what I'm saying, bro? I should be chill. I should be calm a lot. I'm a calm individual. I should be calm. All the meditating I do, I should be calm. All the yoga I do, I should be calm. Right? I got a six pack. I should have a six pack. All the working out I do, right? You feel me? So we need to start moving more of like who we are truly. This is how you create more of your reality. This is how you attract more of what you want in your reality. You see what I'm saying, bro? You feel me? You got it. Like, and the thing why some people aren't gonna wake up is because, bro, they just not. They not, bro. You see what I'm saying? They just not. Like, no matter how much you tell them, they just not gonna get it. And sometimes it's not meant for certain people to get certain things, bro, and that's okay. You see what I'm saying? That's okay. You feel me? So I'm telling y'all, bro, like, black people, you're not even black. We done been lied to about so much stuff, right? A lot of y'all got slave last names. That's not even your real last name for real, right? Why do you think they do that? To try to cut you off from your ancestors, to try to snip you from your roots. You see what I'm saying? Because if you figure out what your real last name is, now you got a more better, deeper connection with your ancestors. Now you can figure out more information of what your ancestors was doing back here on this planet. This can help open up that third eye a lot more. They don't want that to happen, etc. So, oh, we're gonna take y'all's last names, and then y'all done, a lot of y'all been manipulated so much. You gonna name a lot of black people. They gonna name their kids some random name that don't really have no actual meaning to their purpose. This is a god. This is a goddess. Why are you calling it Timmy for? Ain't nothing wrong with the name Timmy, but why is a black person naming their child Timmy, John, Katie, etc.? For what? Nothing wrong with these names. I'm just giving some examples. But as a black person, why are you calling your kids these names? Like I said, I had nothing against these names that I just called. Nothing wrong with those names. But for a black person, why are you calling and naming your child these names? And you trying to figure out why. Then your kid trying to figure out why it's so hard for them to figure out why are they here on earth for. Right, because you done put a spell over them. And you don't even realize that you put a spell over them. Your name should align. I think I made a YouTube video on this a while ago. Your name should align with your purpose. Your name helps you. Well, it can help you. Let me be more exact. Your name can help you remember who you are. So even when you do come down here to this planet, let's say you forget a lot of the information that you've been taught and that you've experienced, right? Your name can help you remember who you are. I'm a reincarnation, right? My name and my zodiac sign, etc., helped myself a lot remember who I am. Remember that I have a past life, etc., 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 etc. You see what I'm saying? So your name plays a big role, right? So I don't have any kids, right? But if I had a kid, I'm gonna give them myself and the goddess, whoever I'm with, we're gonna give them a name that actually resonates with them, right? You see what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, a name that don't really, what's the meaning behind it? What does that mean, right? You shouldn't just be naming your kid something just to be naming it, because names, words can be, a lot of them can be spells, right? You don't even know the definition of what you just named your child, right? You don't. You a god. You a goddess. We need to move like it more. We need to think like it more. We need to feel like it more. Right? You feel me? But look, man, I'm going to answer some questions, though. Because if y'all don't know, when I go live, I usually go live for at least 30 minutes. Then I hop off the live. Or I'll at least go live for 30 minutes. And then sometimes I might stay on here longer. So if y'all see me going live in the future, usually my lives be like at least 30 minutes. A lot of them do, as of recently. But let me read some of these comments though, if not all of them, because I haven't answered no. Well, I might have answered some questions and maybe not realized it. How am I? I'm good, man. I'm good. Basically, I'm talking about I've been talking about how black people are goddesses and gods. Another thing too that I do with my lives, y'all, I'm going to talk about the main topic, but I also talk about other stuff as well. But I do, of course, talk about the main topic of the live. What's up, Ree? Thank you. Somebody said do something productive. This is pretty productive what I'm doing. I'm helping myself and I'm helping the people. I'm speaking positive information. That's very productive. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I probably, if we want to compare, I've probably had a more, like, if I told you like what I did today, I've probably, like, if we want to compare, I've probably had a way more productive day than you have today. Just gonna be real. But I'm not. I'm gonna get off that energy. I don't got nothing against you though, bro. But if we had to compare, my day is probably overly more productive than your day is. You see what I'm saying? And my day isn't even over. I still have things to do once I get off here. You see what I'm saying? Respectfully, but I don't got nothing against you, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Can you rank the battles of how much you like them? John, Paul, George. I don't got nothing against nobody. I said this on this live earlier. I don't got nothing against nobody. I don't dislike anything. I'm not, bro, I don't hate anything. You see what I'm saying? I have a deep understanding that, dang, we are all, not even dang, we are all reflections. So no matter what your race is, religion, no religion, rather if you're a racist person or not, we all reflections of each other. We all come from source. You see what I'm saying? We all come from source. So if I'm saying F you, I'm really saying F myself. We all reflections. If I'm arguing with you, I'm really arguing with myself. If I'm treating you wrong, if I'm cheating on you, I'm really doing myself wrong and cheating on myself. A lot of stuff starts within first. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm doing you wrong, I'm also doing myself wrong. Because I can't truly treat a person right if you're not even truly treating yourself right. You see what I'm saying? How I'm gonna teach you karate and I don't know nothing about karate. Right. You see what I'm saying? How I'm gonna teach you karate if I don't know nothing about karate. You see what I'm saying? Right? But yeah, I don't got nothing against no names. You feel me? I don't got nothing against no names. But now I'm not gonna sit here and rate the names. I'm not gonna do that. What's up, Mary? Somebody said Jesus died so you could live. Jesus did not die so I could live. Let me go deeper on what I just said. So Jesus did not die so I could live. What's good, Rose? Peace, God. Peace, God. What's up? But look, right? Jesus did not die so I could live, right? I was gonna live regardless, rather if Jesus died or not, right? And I'm not even gonna get too deep on the whole Jesus thing. I've made multiple videos on my YouTube channel talking about Jesus. I've went live before talking about Jesus. Like, bro, it's either you're gonna do the research, you're gonna tap in, accept things, etc., or you can continue to do what you do, etc., bro. That's up to you. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off that energy. I was gonna be created rather or not if Jesus died or not. You see what I'm saying? If you are alive because you are meant to be alive, not because of I'm only alive because Jesus died for me, and Jesus didn't die for you. Neither did he die for myself. You see what I'm saying? Right? I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna really get off the topic. Did somebody have a gun to your head, and then Jesus came out of nowhere, started fighting the guy, and then Jesus got shot, and then you ended up running away? Now that's called dying for somebody. That can be maybe called dying for somebody. If something like that ain't happened or something similar like that ain't happened, no, Jesus did not die for you. Did that happen to you? No, it didn't. Did it happen to me? No, it did not. Did it happen to anybody that's in this live? No, it did not. Oh, alrighty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but it's just like a lot of stuff with religion is common sense, bro. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like you feel me? Like, a lot of people, they don't want to accept it, and I feel you on that. But it's like, if you really look at these religions, if you really look at Jesus and these prophets, they're kind of like on loop mode. They kind of talk about the same thing. If you read, like, even about like Prophet Muhammad, etc., if you read about these prophets, it's like they're kind of like one-sided, like one-dimensional. What I mean by like one-dimensional is they kind of just talk about like the same like thing. They kind of talk about similar things, right? And they make these people seem like they're perfect or something. So Jesus never got mad. So Prophet Muhammad never got mad. Aaron never got mad, right? Like they kind of just like paint a narrative about these people, and it's just like, bro, I could be wrong on the whole one-dimensional thing, but you feel me? And I could be wrong. Maybe they did talk about some times where Prophet Muhammad or Jesus got mad at. I don't read the Bible nor the Quran. I don't read any religious book, bro. I don't read any religious book, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. But hold on, let me read the rest of this, because I didn't even read the rest of the comment, actually. I just like read like uh I just read a little bit of it. I didn't even fully read the comment. The thing is like, how is it good news though? Jesus didn't die for you. That's not how's that good news? Jesus didn't die for you. Like I said, if somebody had a gun pointed to your head and Jesus came out of nowhere and took the bullet for you, and you was able to escape and get away, that's different. But that didn't happen. So it's just like, what are you talking about? Or should I say, what do you think you were talking about? Let me get on religion, bro, before I hop off here in a little bit. Another reason why it's hard for a lot of black people to remember that they are a goddess, that they are a god, is because one of the main, and I mean one of the main reasons, is because of slavery. Slavery slash religion, etc. So look, right? So you think God is outside of you. That's what a lot of people think. No, God is within you. Even if you are a human being, God is still within you. How do you think you was able to even be created? Right, God has to be within you to be created. So yes, even robots have God within them. They have the goddess, they have God-like energy within them. How else would they be how else would they be able to be created? Anything that is living has goddess and the God energy within them. In other words, they have God in them. They have the universe, they have source, they have El in them, they have Yahweh in them. Whatever name you want to call it, bro, it goes back to the same energy, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Anything that has energy in it, it's all connected, right? It all has the creator in it, right? Let me just say it that way, right? So with religion, it confuses and manipulates a lot of individuals, right? You might be kind of like agreeing with, like, dang, like, maybe us black people are goddesses and gods. I mean, what he's saying, that it kind of sounds true. That's your soul starting to awaken. You're starting to remember. But then you remember, the matrix hits you. Ah, I'm in a religion though, and the religion says, dang, I'm trying to get to heaven. If I think I'm a god, if I think I'm a goddess, how am I gonna get to heaven? When I go to hell because I'm thinking that I'm higher than what I really am? You see, bro. You see just how, like, that change. Like, you was awakening. You was remembering who you are, and then you ding, religion popped back up in your mind. Dang, I am in a religion. That is right. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop forcing religion. If you want to be in a religion, if you a diehard religion or whatever, okay, but stop forcing it on the children, please. Can we stop forcing it on the children? This little boy is 8 years old. Why is he already baptized? For what? For what? This little girl is 10 years old. Why is she already in a hijab? How does she know that she wants to be Muslim? How does he know that he wants to be Christian? And any other religion too. It don't gotta be Muslim. It don't gotta be Christian. Any other religion as well. If you wanna be religious, okay. But stop forcing it on the children, bro. Facts. They not even, bro, they're still, bro, come on, bro, on the children. And not just the children, stop forcing religion on people in general, rather if they're an adult, a teenager, a little kid, an infant, right? Little boy 8 years old talking about some, yeah, I got baptized last week at the church. How? How? How, bro? She 10 years old. Yeah, I went to the mosque. Yeah, I'm Muslim now. I got the hijab on. What? Bro, what? Bro, what? They're not even called a so-called an adult yet. They haven't even made it to the so-called adult era yet, and they already in a religion that young? Really? What? What? A little boy, 8 years old. What? What? That's wild. That's more than wild. But look at the manipulation. Why do they want to get you at a young age to make you think that you're not a god, that you're not a goddess? Well, I've been taught it my whole life. So even if I do run across somebody like Ali or somebody else who's speaking that real information, it'll just sound crazy to me. I won't believe it. And for some people, they'll try to look down on on us for speaking this real information. Start them young, get them young. Why do you think people be saying this so much? Because if they can reprogram your mind at a young age and they can be consistent with it, they can reprogram you and have you thinking and have you feeling and have you moving a certain way. I'm going to get even deeper, and this might trick this might not trick, but this might get tricky for some of y'all. And I say that with respect. Why do you think so many adults love basketball, love football to this day? A lot of them don't really love football. A lot of them don't really love basketball. A lot of them don't really love sports. But guess what? At a young age, it was being drilled. It was being drilled into their consciousness to play football every day. Their mother and father forced them to play football. They didn't even ask to go outside and go play football today, but it was forced to go play football. And that reprogrammed your consciousness, that reprogrammed your mind. So now, when they're not around, you still got that energy and that feeling of like, man, I got to go out here and go shoot some hoops. But in reality, you don't want to go shoot hoops. It gets deep, bro. I'm not saying this is for everybody who plays sports, bro. No. But for some of y'all who play sports, y'all don't really want to play sports for real. Get them young. Start them young. Why? Because when you young, it's like, bro, you feel me? Like you just got here. You just got to the planet. You just got here to the planet. You just landed on the planet. You just got to the planet. So if they get you young, will try to get you young. If they try to get you young, right? It can reprogram your mind to start working and to start processing information a certain way. This is why when people get older, it'll be hard for them to really break out of that energy and to break out of those lies. That's one of the main reasons why they try to get kids to be and act a certain way when they're real young. Right? Hey man, I just had a kid. Oh man, that's good. Make sure you get them in sports. Get them young into them sports. Bro just had a kid and you talking about sports. What? How about you let the kid come up to you? Hey dad, hey mom, I want to try basketball. I want to give it a shot. You see how it's more natural? Instead of you, hey, as soon as he turned the age to be able to play sports, we put him in sports. What? Did your child ever come up to you and tell you, hey dad, hey mom, I think I want to give sports a try? I don't have no kids, bro. But if I do have kids in the future, I'm gonna be such a good dad, bro, a good father. Like you don't gotta come to me and be like, man, I gotta do this, right? You don't gotta play sports. You don't got to. If that's not what you want to do, why would you even do it? And that's not just for kids. That's for all of us. This goes for myself. Why are we even doing things that we don't want to do for real? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go deeper. I work a nine. Well, I don't work a nine. I don't work 9 to 5, but I work a job, right? Do I actually want to do it? No. So why am I doing it? Exactly. Because we are in the matrix. We are in a simulation. They have programmed us to think that you have to buy and pay for things. Now, I am not sitting here recommending you to go steal. No, I'm not recommending that. Neither am I suggesting that. What I'm saying is we are in a certain energy, a certain timeline to where, hey, if you want to take your pretty girlfriend or your husband or whoever out on a date, you got to have some type of income, right? I don't want to work the job that I'm working at right now. But guess what? If I want to continue to have some bread, etc., then I'm going to have to go clock in at the moment. But it's a difference. I know that this job isn't forever. I'm not going to be working this job my whole life. It's a difference, right? That's another thing too with spirituality. Let's not get, I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to hop off here. With spirituality, don't get this I recommend y'all to not get this misconstrued. Yes, we goddesses and gods, right? Bills need to be paid. You got to eat. You got to have something, some water, some type of liquid in you. In today's society, it's going to cost money, bro. Back in the day, you just grab, oh, I want some fruit. Okay, cool. Let me go grab me some fruit. You wasn't paying no money. We're in a different timeline. We're in a different era now. We're in a different energetic era now. I don't want to work this job that I'm working, but I have a deep understanding of myself. If I want to make consistent bread, this job gonna give myself consistent bread. If I want to invest into myself more financially, this job can help myself do that. Your perception, bro, your mindset. I know I'm not gonna be working this job my whole life. I know the things that I truly want to do, and I'm working on the things that I truly want to do. I'm working on my purpose. I'm working on the things that I love, etc. It's a difference between working the job and you don't know, you don't remember your purpose, and you're not giving energy to the things that you love. And then there's a difference between, yeah, I'm working this job, but I'm still focusing on myself. I know my purpose. I'm working on my crafts. And once I get real good at my crafts, etc., I'm going to make more than enough money to where I can just cut off this little job. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a big, huge difference. You feel me? Right? So don't get this. I recommend y'all to not get this spirituality misconstrued. Oh, I can't work a job. I can da. Bills got to get paid, bro. For you to eat, you gotta pay. Yes, in today's society, yes, money is important. Yes, money is imperative. Is it more important than you? No. Is it more important than your mental health? No. Should you be putting money over you? No. But in today's society, let's be real, shall we? It is important in today's society. You know what I'm saying? I'm very spiritual, but I'm not gonna skip over that. Like, oh yeah, no, money is important. No, money is important. You see what I'm saying? Money is important. If we in winter and it's mad cold, right? If you don't got no bread, where you gonna go to be warm at? To protect your body, to protect your avatar. Right. Money is important in today's society. In today's society, it is important. But look, man, I appreciate everybody joining the live. Like I said, this live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. So if you want to fully watch this live, you can. Also, I got a YouTube video dropping later today. It's a really good one, right? But look, man, I love y'all. I appreciate everybody joining the live. And yeah, man, peace to all.